Doesn't have to be many. It could be 100 applicants and one of them be a terrorist, 2 or 3 be connected to terrorism, and we missed them.
And a former State Department official says the program needed to be tightened up, not relaxed.
I have to emphasize it's not just political asylum cases. The executive order applies to all applicants for any kind of visa or green card who have been identified as possibly supporting terrorism. So it really cracks that door open a lot wider.
Yet Vermont Democrat Senator Patrick Leahy praised the move because he claims the original interpretation had been too broad and, quote, it resulted in deserving refugees and asylees being barred from the United States for actions so tangential and minimal that no rational person would consider them supporters of terrorist activities. Homeland Security officials offered some examples of people who would have been barred. A parent feeding and clothing a young adult who is part of a resistance movement, an aid worker handing out supplies to members of an opposition group, or a farmer who pays a toll to a resistance group in order to take his food to market. So the change was approved by Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson and Secretary of State John Kerry. A DHS official tells Fox, quote, these exemptions address a range of cases of individuals whom the USG does not consider threats, but have been adversely affected by the broad terrorism bars of the Immigration and Nationality Act. Sessions says if President Obama had concerns with the law, he should have suggested reforms instead of going around Congress again.
It's a very great threat to the United States of America and our constitutional order. Under the law, the president is required to execute, carry out, and enforce laws passed by Congress. He doesn't get to make laws.